Hey, Stephen Priest with Class1ModelWorks.com. Just want to let you know that as the team here at Class1 Modelworks has gone to a variety of events, model train shows, RPM meets and things like that, we've taken some display models that have been weathered by me because I enjoy weathering things and making them look super prototype. I've had a lot of people come up to me and say, oh man, Steve, I love the weathering job on that car. It's too bad you can't offer such a thing for sale. Well, that got my brain and the team here at Class1ModelWorks.com thinking, and we've decided that for a limited time, we are going to offer weathered TWF10 cars, just exactly like the ones that you've seen in our booth, a value of $60 for $5. So you're going to be able to pick up one of these cars for just $5 over its retail and get an incredible weathering job and a custom hand-done weathering job by the folks here at Class1ModelWorks.com. So you may be wondering, okay, well, what's a custom weathering job all about? Well, let's talk about it a little bit. Let's tell you what we did to these cars because it's really cool. This is what I do to my standard fleet at home when I build railroads, and as you guys know, I built 16 railroads, working on number 17, by the way. Don't tell anybody, but anyway, so this is what I do with my personal fleet of cars. So the first thing we do is we go in and we do a set of ink washes or a set of washes all over the car. That kind of knocks the color down, kind of coats the car with dust per se. And there's actually three colors we use with that. We use black, we use a light gray, and we use a rust. So the car is washed with that. And then we go back in with the chipping agent, which is put on with a brush or a fine paint brush and or sponges. And the chipping allows you to get effects on the surface like the paint is chipped off of the actual surface of the car. And that's a really, really cool effect because that's what happens with real cars. The paint chips off or flakes off of them. They'll get somehow chipped, a piece of machinery or something will bump against them, knock the paint off, and then you get chips that come off as the paint rusts or as the steel underneath rusts. On top of that, we've gone and we've painted all of the brake cylinder pistons a bright chrome silver, and that's the very last thing we do. And then we also dull coat the car. On top of that, the entire car has received a light coat of dusting. And one of the neat effects is on the end of the car itself, you get the kick up of the grease or the crater that is on the rail, which is found most predominantly in areas where you've got flange lubricators. So the flange lubricators will pick up that crater grease, spin it around and flip it up on the cars on either side of it. So you get these two black spots on either side of the coupler, which is a really cool effect. And most freight cars should have that because it's quite common in the world, in the actual prototype world. On top of that, we treat the well as well with washes, and we treat the well of the deck again with a lot of the same type of effects, including the ink washes and the chipping paint. So anyway, we're offering all this to everybody or anybody out there that's interested for only $5. It's a $60 value, guys, so it is an absolute steal to have a custom weathered car. So down below there, Class1ModelWorks.com. Get your order today because we didn't do that many of them because it takes time to do. So this is kind of our gift to you. And remember, at Class1ModelWorks.com, we help people build state-of-the-art model railroads.